Hello everybody, I'm Alfred, and the video we're about to check out is the gameplay trailer for Circus Electrique. Let's check it out. It's by Saber Interactive, the company. Let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment
Zen Studios. Very interesting. It's interesting how Zen Studios chose to do the Batman thing to show their name.
you've all been waiting for!
London 1899. Very
The grand reopening of the Circus Electrique. This gifted group await their first glorious night performing under the big top.
I don't think I've ever seen a video game dedicated to the Circus, and Circus gameplay. That is going to be interesting. If it is pulled off well, it is going to be amazing.
At least, it was.
And of course, a storyline with perhaps more than solving a murder. But let's see what the storyline these guys come up with.
Supposed to be. Now, they fight for their lives. For a madness has suddenly enslaved the city, not letting go. And it will take unique talents like theirs to free it. Tonight, they join me, cleaning up the streets. Electrique!
Okay, so it is actually not based on the Circus and the Circus gameplay. It is just, they brought a bunch of folks from the Circus, and with Circus themed characters to play an adventure game where they actually save the city. The save the world concept is a common one, and it's like a madness takes over the city. I'm guessing it's kind of like a play on, you think of a zombie virus infection taking over the city like in the Resident Evil series, but in this case it's a mental illness, it's a madness, I'm not sure, but based on what I have seen so far of the game or what has been said, that is what I'm getting. Let's keep watching.
Tomorrow, some stay behind to entertain. The show must
Okay,
go
so
on.
this is where the gameplay in the Circus comes in. Some stay behind in the Circus to entertain. The show must go on. So that's going to be interesting. That's actually what I really want to see, how the Circus gameplay, translating Circus arts and making it interesting enough and exciting enough for a gamer, and of course pleasing the crowd and all of that, and how mistakes will be avoided, like during high wire walks and all those kinds of stuff.
After all, together, with the help of everyone, we'll find a way to end this chaos against any challenge. The Circus Electrique will step right up.
That's nice. One thing I don't like is the female. Giving the female an action role, it is very stupid. When you bring heroines into entertainment, understand that they have a physical disadvantage. So if you are bringing heroines, she must play on intelligence. So she can be smarter than all the men. She can be smarter than everybody, and that is her strength. The woman's strength. You can lean on that if you are going to go in that direction. But this push for trying to, in the name of feminism or whatever, you want to make like anything a man can do, a woman can do, then you want to put stuff where women are beating multiple men. It's not realistic. Of course there are situations where someone could be advanced in skill, so they can beat the average man, but when they meet a man that is a little bit close to the training that they have received, he will beat them hands down. And that should be showed, and then she has to lean on intelligence or in some assistance. It has to be done realistically. The reality of the matter is that all the crazy people that are pushing forth women in crazy roles in entertainment, women has always been in leading roles. There have been terms like the leading lady. How many leading men have there been in Hollywood? Only Cary Grant. That is the one that comes to mind. He's the only true leading man when it comes to Hollywood. There have been so many leading ladies, so many, especially throughout the golden age of Hollywood. There are so many, And those are the ones that they put on the covers. Those are the ones that lead, and it's like they sell. It's not just Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe had the advantage of there are still many people that still push her because of how she pushed the sexual envelope, and she didn't even start that. There are people before her who did that. There's a lady, I can't quite get her name. I think something failed, something of that nature. She actually pushed that envelope, and she was actually somebody that later joined the Church of Satan when Antoine Lavey was still alive. And Antoine Lavey sent her an original copy of the script of the Satanic Bible before it was actually published. So she read that and all of that. So she was into Satanism and all of that, and that is a different topic. But these are things that you have to know, and you have to be realistic with it. But that being said, it's important for Christians, for the sense for people who have godly views to be the ones who are making the video games, and we are to really change and influence culture, because this is one key way to influence the future generation, because this is what kids play. This is how you can involve yourself in shaping the minds of kids anytime they play, because this is the number one way that kids play. It soon go into the virtual world. You've heard of the metaverse and Oculus, but of course we are not going to let Mark Zuckerberg and his metaverse rule. There are actually currently other players who are looking into that world, and Mark Zuckerberg was not even the first. As a matter of fact, Oculus was a company he acquired, and before that there have been companies like Second Life. So that aspect of having an avatar in a visual world, with a whole visual life and all of that, has always been. But that is a topic for another day. That being said, if you are listening to this and you want to start your video game company, your music company, whatever, take the first step. As you are doing it for Christ, do it to make entertainment that pushes the gospel out there. Reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you in any way that we can, at Alfred.vip. If you are listening to this and you haven't given your life to Christ, go to Alfred.vip, click the salvation prayer link in the main menu, and go at the page you come out that has a prayer of salvation. Say that prayer telling God you want to become a Christian, you want to begin your walk with God. Also note that there is a salvation prayer link in the description below. Thank you and God bless you.